We are on the North Shore, and this is our first gravel bike ride of the year. We're heading up into the Lower Seymour Conservation Area, and we're preparing for our first gravel bike event. It's the Cowichan Crusher.
It is.
So this is a bit of a shakeout ride just to see how we're doing. This is the first time we've been on our gravel bikes in months.
So Jared's not giving you the absolute full goods. This is actually part 2. We tried to do this a couple of weekends ago and we had some mechanical issues that we had to turn back within the first kilometer or so, because it was the first time on the gravel bikes in a very long time. So hopefully those issues are ironed out this time around.
How are you feeling today?
No, I'm feeling good. We did a run yesterday, so I'm not sure how the leggy peggies will feel, but it's nice to be out. Beautiful day, beautiful location, beautiful husband.
We actually have not been on our gravel bikes since the Belgian waffle ride in September or October. Big canyon down there. Yeah, so it's been several months since we've been on our gravel bikes, and as Catherine said, we have the Cowichan Crusher at the end of this month. We've got to put a little bit of time in on the gravel bikes.
Gorgeous day for a ride in the woods.
Call it the wet coast for nothing. Just met a fan of Peak Pictures here on Fisherman's Trail.
Yeah.
What do you think of our videos?
I think they're great. It's awesome watching people ride their bikes and have fun out there.
Even when they're old, right?
Even when we're old.
Okay, we just met Luke on the trail there. He's a fan of the channel. Unfortunately, he was having some technical difficulties, so hopefully he can get home okay.
Funny small world.
So as I say, we're preparing for this Cowichan Crusher. I think we're signed up for the Medio, the 60-kilometer ride, so we do have to put a little bit of time in on the gravel bikes. Oh no. This has to be one of the most popular trails in the Vancouver area. And I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I could come and ride this trail every day and not get tired of it. And we are, like, we're just on Vancouver's doorstep. Hello. It's funny, in a lot of ways, Fisherman's Trail reminds me a lot of the trail we'll be riding on the Cowichan Crusher, an old abandoned rail trail. And even though this is not an old abandoned rail trail, it looks very similar. The terrain is very similar. How are you enjoying the ride so far?
Good so far. A lot of starting and stopping though for the videos. No, it's great. Beautiful, beautiful day. A little chilly. Chillier than I expected, so I'm glad to have my vest. How are you?
I'm okay.
Just okay?
I'm great.
Great is good.
So how are you feeling fitness-wise?
Actually, I was just going to tell you I'm feeling a little off my game today. I don't know why. How are you feeling?
Why are you off your game?
I don't know.
I feel a little bit like Catherine. I don't feel super fresh. Haven't done a lot of riding since we got back from Thailand. And the motivation has not been strong given what's going on in the world right now. So we have to change that. Yeah, I'll have to admit, I need to get a little bit more consistent and start being more honest with Human Go, just to keep me honest. I definitely need to put in some solid riding before Cowichan Crusher. Okay, unfortunately, Catherine is Not feeling this ride today. This is my favorite part of the ride. I just feel like I'm riding through some sort of magical elven forest. I expect to see hobbits at any moment. That one did?
Well, this was a new bridge. Wasn't that considered a new bridge?
I think maybe that's the way to do it.
The other way?
Okay, I think it's this way.
Freaky.
This is my least favorite part of the ride. A few years ago, a guy was riding here on the pavement and a bear ran across the road in front of him and he hit the bear. Didn't need the evening news. I've actually seen a lot of bear scat. Guess we shouldn't be surprised. Bears are coming out of hibernation. Some snow up on those mountains up there. Okay. How are we doing?
We're doing a bit better.
Okay.
See the waterfall?
Be bear aware. almost back home. It's been a beautiful ride, but I think we both realize we need to do a little bit more riding in preparation for the Cowichan Crusher. Sorry?
Give me pointers.
Yeah, move your weight back. That's our ride. We're almost home. Thanks for joining us. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. And until we ride again, take care. It was only about 33 kilometers. So we've definitely got some work to do.